You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Are you a comic creator? Are you a publisher? Do you make a comic book product? Do you own a retail store? Do you do something I haven't thought of? Who are you and what do you do? Let us know by advertising on The Experience and invite our viewers to patronize your product. Message the EXP on social media or email us _EXP@yahoo.com for more details. Who would win, Batman or Superman? It's the age-old debate, except it's so much more complicated than that. Nerd Killer Warfare every week on The Experience is your chance to debate other nerds in the questions we've all been asking for years, except we take those debates and turn them up to 11. Go to bit.ly/EXP casting or scan the QR code to be part of the show.
Hey there, everybody. It's Friday night, 7 o'clock, 7:02. We got a great show for you tonight, and we have one person who's very talented here. We got Jay Burns producing. Thank God we dodged a bullet. So I'm the only incompetent tonight, all right? We're going to move forward with that. I'll live with my insecurity. I'll live with my shyness. I'll live with my incompetence because Jay's here. Plus, we got Amy in the other room to make sure every time I screw up, she screams at me. So we got Wirpenstein, Mr. Easy-Go-Lucky, Stevie B, Jeff Wedding, Marcus Way, Creative Keep. It's okay to start. Everyone, if you have not done so yet, please hit that thumbs up if you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, hearts are appreciated. Let's see. If you're on Android, if you're on Twitch, punch that Android. Lucera in the house. 2-week break, no more. You got it. Thank you, Ronald, for checking in. So hit that thumbs up, hit those hearts, hit that Android. And when I say hit that Android, don't punch your computer or your TV. Just, use your fingers and hit that thing. Exciting week. It's been a great week. I don't know if you guys caught some of the comic art live with Bill Cox this week. He had some great shows. Wednesday was a killer. Anthony Snyder of Anthony's Comics broke $1 million in sales finally. Yes, which is great. Let's see. I did do one thing that I'll share with everybody in a little bit that I try not to do. But it's all good. ME Comics in the house. This is great, man. This is great. This is the best part of my Friday. This is one of my favorite things of the week, which is to chill out with you guys, hang out, and just, have fun. I'll offer some art. We'll talk about art. I want to remind everybody, when we talk about the value of art, I give you value just to give you information, a spectrum, hopefully embark some knowledge upon you. And when I screw up, Marcus is here to correct me and Amy's here to correct me. Like the other day on Wednesday when I said that the biggest piece we ever had was going to be the Jim Starlin cover. And Marcus said, no. It was the Moon Knight page, Nick, the Werewolf by Night. I'm like, oh, hey, Fred Chamberlain's here. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Josh went in the house. So yeah, look, we've got an exciting night. We were going to stay away from the $53 and $75 price point And then I thought about it, and I thought we do have still a lot of viewers that we're trying to grow the community. So I may have brought one or two pieces at $53 and $75. We'll see. Hint by me saying I may have. Yeah, I did. One piece at 53, one piece at 75. Emmy, you got the Red Sonja. Cool. I'm so happy to hear that. Hey, Marcus, 2 weeks of pen up demand. You're very kind, sir. Very kind. Let's see. All right, so I did one thing that I try not to do, but it was for Ronald. We did the commercial yesterday, and or 2 days ago, I can't remember when. We did the commercial, and we had this Bob Layton Iron Man in homage to himself and Barry Windsor Smith. Very influenced by Barry Windsor Smith. And we were going to put this up tonight, but Ronald gave me a good reason. He really, really wanted it, and he's been such a great supporter of all of our shows. So he's at Amazing Con this weekend. I think it's Amazing Con or Awesome Con in Washington, D.C. So I did let him claim this. I wanted everybody to know. It was after he saw the commercial, and he just really wanted it. So the only time I've ever done this outside of this was Jeff Wedding, when it helped raise money for Francisco, and Jeff's a great guy, and it made him really happy on the Star Wars. But even that was a different bit. I only sold it because I was raising money for Francisco, and I did the deal with Jeff. And Jeff was kind enough to give us a piece of art to give away, so that's why I did it. Boy, that's a long explanation for a lot of people who probably are sitting there going, I have no clue what he's talking about. So, David Matheny, how are you? Great to have you. Dynamite knows how to blow stuff out. Woo woo. You're right about that, don't we? Speaking of which, anybody here see The Boys yet? First 3 episodes dropped. I have not seen it yet, and I hear the first 12 minutes of first episode is crazy. Hey, Jeff, my pleasure. You know what? It's you're a great guy. So the whole community's great. That's why I love this. I love the entire comic community. The original art community is just really special part of it. Sheldon, how are you? Oh, they were awesome. Great. Ronald is at the show. It's very slow, but you're watching us. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. Werpenstein, you're not yet super excited? Or am I not yet super excited? I don't know. All right. Let's start with Uncanny X-Men. Let's start with Uncanny X-Men 402, page 13. Oh, yeah, check out our Kickstarter. Thank you so much, Jay. See, I told you, Jay's on the ball. He's got taste, he's got style, he's got talent. He's going to make me look good. We're at NickCon today. Thank you, Creative Keep. All right, so X-Men 402, page 13. Beautiful Ron Garney, Mark Morales. It's a $350 page that we're offering at $196.30. Now, the reason why we're offering it at $196.30 is because 1963 is the year the X-Men first appeared. And I just thought it would be kind of cool. You know, we did a lot of these pages at $99. We did a lot of these pages at $75. We may have even done one at $53. And I got to tell you, it was kind of funny. 1 or 2 pages popped up during CAFCON for $400. I'm like, oh my God, he just bought it for $99. It is Archangel. He just bought it for $99 or $75, and he's selling it for $400. I was like, wow. This is actually a shot of a good bunch of people. You've got Cyclops, Archangel, Nightcrawler. This art is 20 years old. So it's literally less than $10 a year for this page of art. Let me give you a little bit. Let me give you the cheap flippers be flipping. That's right, David. Marcus doing the flipper. That's right. Hey man, look. Once it's bought, look. My goal at bringing great prices is for new people to enter the community or to reward fellow fans. There's nothing I can do if somebody wants to buy the art to flip it. I mean, that just is what it is. The goal truly is to grow the community. The goal truly is to reward existing fans, existing fellow friends. Um, but some people are going to flip. It is what it is. Is it too early to play Father's Day card to buy some art tonight? I can really use the Kaz influx from the wife and kids. I would just knock on the door and say, "What do you guys got for me? Can I start speculating on art this week?" You can speculate on art anytime you want, Ruben. So let me throw this out. So this is from 2002. I think this was the Joe Casey run. Will the X-Men, will we see the X-Men versus the X-Corps? The story, the militant X-Corps is summoned to Berlin to quell a destructive mutant battle. But will the X-Men say when they arrive and realize that Banshee 2 has been recruited known criminals into his new group? And how is he compelling these individuals to join the cause? Again, this is a great Joe Casey run. Blah, 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 blah. You've got quite a few characters here. Multiple Man as well. I think that's what his name was. God, it's been so long since I read this. But a good group of characters. Let's see. Nick needs to get a warehouse like Anthony so I can move in. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Listen, Indiana Jones, the warehouse at the end ain't got nothing on Anthony. I will tell you that. I will tell you. I'm never going to be mad for. Listen, I wasn't mad when I saw the 2 pages on CavCon Live for $400. I mean, you won't get fed meat with Nick. All right, for our Friday viewers, I'm not a vegetarian or anything, okay? But one of the things that happens on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll start popping in and give some special deals. And the joke is, because I haven't had any protein or any meat, I might have a veggie sandwich or a fruit cup for dinner, like tonight. Maybe that's why I brought a piece of art at 75 and a piece of art at 53, because I'm having a fruit cup. And then after that, I have pasta salad. So I usually eat a big lunch and a smaller dinner. Otherwise, I'd be more well-rounded than I already am. So, all right, since I didn't have any protein, I'm going to do something real quick. I paid $110 for this 20 years ago. All right, $110 20 years ago. So this is what I'm going to do, because I don't want to lose PayPal fees. I'm going to make this $120. This is the only piece of art I'm going to drop the price tonight. So $350 art. It was $196.30. Now it's $120. First person to claim it. All right. That ain't no cup, my friend. Fruit tub. Okay, there you go. So there you go. $120. That's $6 a year for this original art. And to quote the great Mike Berkey, are you kidding me? If I really wanted to quote Mike Berkey, I'd be doing this. I can't do it as well. He's much better looking than I am. ME Comics claims the Uncanny X-Men. You should have a Mango Madness night of specials, Nick. Ronald, have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. Love you for it, man. Thank you so much. And congrats on this. You have a great, great, great piece of art. All right. So, one down. All right. Let's check it out. I tell you what, let me just do one thing. The AC's kicking. And pretty soon it'll be so loud you won't be able to hear me, which some people might be happy about. Let's see, Jeff Wedding, Veggie Sandwich Reuben, that can flip for twice the money. Nick's prices are very, very good. I love this. I love this Friday night. Friday night's my favorite night. By the way, if you haven't hit hearts on Twitter or Facebook, please do. If you haven't punched that Android, hit it and hit that thumbs up on YouTube, please. And by the way, share with your friends if you can. Let them know about the show. All right, here's a piece that I love. This is a commission, Bob Layton. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. He says after Jack Kirby, but and take a look. Can you see this? Let me just show it here. Look at how much detail he even put in the newspaper. Look at this. Gamma experiment at, oh man, what did I do? Did I just make it worse? All right, you know what? Here we go. Gamma, all right, never mind. So maybe I should make 20 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for San Diego Comic-Con and sell them $5. David, I got to tell you something. At San Diego Comic-Con, if people don't have to wait in line, you can probably make 20 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and sell them for $20 a pop. As a matter of fact, charge $30 if you cut the ends off. So, naughty or nice, this is Bob Layton. And sorry, what I was going to say is he says it's after Jack Kirby, which you can see the Jack Kirby in Doctor Doom, and you can see a little bit of Jack Kirby in The Thing. But I got to tell you, this really, really, really is reminiscent of Marvel Fanfare number 15. It's a great Barry Windsor Smith issue where the Human Torch is playing an April Fool's Day gag on The Thing. I mean, The Thing wakes up with stubble on his face, which were cut straws painted orange. And it's just a great issue. If you've never picked it up, go to your local comic store. Try and support them, before you go on eBay or anywhere else. I mean, look, if you want to buy it and go on eBay or go to a mail order house, obviously feel free. But Marvel Fanfare 15, it is one of the single greatest Marvel Fanfare stories ever. Outside of Marvel Fanfare 18, the Frank Miller Captain America one. Two great stories. The size, this is normal 11 by 17, Gabe. Sorry about this. I should talk about this a little bit. So this is a commission by Bob. And, it's up there. What am I doing? It's his commissions go for $1,000 to $1,500. I put this one on the low end. I don't even know why I put it on the low end. I think this is more like a $1,200 commission. I mean, check it out. Banner, Gamma experiment at critical stage, heroes mysteriously explode. A lot of cool stuff. So this is a great piece. And I tell you what, we're going to do the Nick's Craving a Veggie Sandwich special, and we're going to drop this to $750. All right? We'll make this $750. We'll continue to celebrate my mom's 75th birthday. So it's really cool. Actually, the weird thing is tomorrow would have been my dad's birthday. So talking about mixed feelings. I wish I didn't even think about that, talking about birthdays. But hey, I'm here for you guys, so I will get past that. So we'll make it $750. And one other thing, $750 is a lot of money. All original art is a lot of money. There's no doubt about it. What I'm going to do tonight, well, I'll do this almost any night. If anybody needs to have a little bit of time to pay for this, if you want to put $150 or $200 down and pay the rest within 30 to 60 days, I'll give you the payment plan. I mean, again, I want people to be happy. I want people to be able to pick up the art. The problem is the sandwich is organic and will not, before I can cash in on the speculation, needs to be original art. There you go. That is funny. So it's really beautiful art. And, the funny thing is, if you wanted, and I don't know that I recommend it, but I'm not saying do an overlay or a stat that makes it look like a cover. But like if you did a stat that said something like, Doom's April 1st surprise or something, or Doom finally gives Thing a gift or something like that. It would look pretty cool when you frame it. Because I would frame this. This is absolutely gorgeous. And to quote Anthony Snyder, this world has walls, and those walls need art. So beautiful, beautiful art. All right. Let's go to. I'm going to let you guys pick. Do you guys want to do Salvation Run with Flash villains? Hit 1 if you want Salvation Run. Hit 2 if you want The Boys. Hit 3 if you want Ron Garney. Let me know what you guys want. Let me ask my brother first. Okay. So 1, Salvation Run Flash. 2, The Boys. 3 for Ron Garney. So let's see what everybody wants to see. Jay, what are you thinking? Why don't you give me your vote? All right. So far, we got 2 number 3s and 1 number 2. Jay's thrown in a number 2. Marcus is thrown in a number 2. Wow, I'm the only Flash fan. Okay. Where's Mr. Redjack when I need him? All right. So now help me. Which one was number 2? Is that The Boys or Ron Garney? I think that was The Boys, right? I think that was The Boys. There we go. Stevie B came in. All right. So this is The Boys 57. This is by Russ Braun. These pages are hard to come by. Russ has put a bunch of them out for sale. Let's see, Marcus. I only do 1 or 2. I have no idea how to do a 3. Jesus. All right. So this is too funny. Russ did a considerable amount of Boys pages. Pure pencils, digitally inked. There's no blue line. Just to let everybody know, there is no blue line art here. It is the only art available are pure pencils. So if you buy it, you're getting the only piece. Obviously, I'm proud of The Boys. It was an 11-year overnight success. It took 11 years for The Boys to happen. And thank God it took that long, because the producers, the showrunner, they really care about it. I think 3 would be a splurge of pooch. That's funny. So in this issue, Huey's return to the fold is not all he'd hoped for, with our hero managing to incur the displeasure of everyone else on the team. At least he still has his Annie, but her patience is growing somewhat limited. Meanwhile, the investigation into Jack from Jupiter continues, with Butcher growing more and more suspicious about what he finds. 3 involves seashells. Okay, that's a Demolition Man joke. Demolition Man. Tell me I'm right, Marcus. 3 seashells were Demolition Man. And then you got a curse to get the paper. So the Boys series, we had 90 issues. We were fortunate enough to do 8 more issues a year plus ago. Well, there is a little bit of comedy into The Boys and me. But he doesn't have that much of the art left. Matter of fact, The Boys art is pretty hard to come by. And actually, Anthony Snyder bought a bunch of it. So God bless, he bought a bunch of it. He's put it up for sale. And we have a few pages here. Now, same thing, $750. If somebody wanted to put $150 to $200 down and take 30 to 60 days to pay for the rest, I'd be fine with it. So that is The Boys 57. Now we'll do The Boys 44 earlier in the series. And for people with sensitive eyes, we do have a butt shot here. So in case you want to avert your eyes, there is a butt shot. So Boys 44, page 16. Anthony, the $1 Million Man. There you go. That's right, CJ. He is the $1 Million Man. This is this is a decent page. You hardly ever see Homelander. Well, I mean, he's in the fetal position. You hardly ever see him like that. I think even on the show, when he gets emotional, he's never done anything like this. So this is further than the show. So this is part one of a 4-part story arc. As the greatest religious festival on the superhero calendar gets underway in New York, the Homelander finds himself front and center, very much against his will. But so does Annie, whose heightened public profile leads her to get something terrible off her chest. Meanwhile, Butcher ponders what to do about the Huey situation, and Mother's Milk makes his own feelings known just when everything was going so well. So this 4-part story was in season 1. I don't know if you guys remember the religious festival that they were at. This story arc was taken for that episode in season 1. So you're not only getting content that is critical in the comic, it was also critical on the TV series. Maybe I can speculate on fetal positions. Oh, man. Jesus, dude. What am I going to do with you, Ruben? What am I going to do? So, again, same thing. This is $750. It's a good amount of money. If anybody wants to put in like $150 or so and take another 30 to 60 days to pay the rest, it's not a problem. We can do that for you. Yeah, I mean, look, and this is the original A-Train, by the way, walking in on him. So this is, they actually got another great actor to play A-Train on the TV series. They really diversified the cast and did a great job. So, but this is a great, great page. Just love me, Nick. You know you want to. I do love you, man. Of course. I thought they were practicing his cannonballs for the pool. Oh, my God. You know what? You're right. Take a look. He went in for a cannonball for the pool, didn't notice that there wasn't any water, and hit himself. That's why he's crying. He's crying because he didn't realize there was no water. That's the only reason why, not a fetal position. Cannonball screw up. That's all it was. CJ, I am not repeating that on the air. I am not repeating that on the air. So, that is The Boys 44. And then we have The Boys 67, and this has Stan Lee, or the character that is the boys' embodiment of Stan Lee, I should say. Triple Lindy, there you go. Triple Lindy, that was Back to School, right, Marcus? Triple Lindy was, oh God, what was the actor in Back to School? Rodney, what was Rodney's last name? Holy free holies, I can't believe I can't remember Rodney's last name. Shoot. And I was going to say the other S word. So this is issue 67. Dangerfield! Rodney Dangerfield. That's who it was. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Marcus. So this is part 2 of 6, Bloody Doors Off. Again, this is Ross Braun, who did, Derek Robertson established such a, I think we should give Nick a break here in a minute from showing all these. Let him eat some berries or something. There you go. That's right. And Marcus, I get no respect. Thank God you do. I agree with you, Creative Keep. No respect for Rodney. Garth and Derek created a beautiful world, and the visuals that Derek created were incredible. And as Derek spread his wings and did some other projects, and Russ came in, I don't think we ever would have thought that anybody could really complement Derek's art so well like Russ did. So in this issue, it's the ghosts of the legends past as they rise to haunt him. And in a way, so do MM's, which is Mother's Milk. as he catches up with his daughter and finds out much, much more about her recent mistakes than he bargained for. Meanwhile, Huey investigates the recent tragedy and end up in an unexpected showdown with Monkey. The body count mounts in part 2 of The Bloody Doors Off. Yeah, I do need to fart, CJ. So the legend is this Stan Lee type character, and he's got all the comic books, graphic novel, basically the historical information, and it's just another great page. 4 likes to a Tuma. Oh, nice. Nice. FF33. 4 likes to FF33. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, CJ, picking up that the baton to run with attaching everything. Also, 4 likes to Amazing Spider-Man 33. Some consider the greatest Steve Ditko issue of all time, with Spidey under the rubble taking multiple pages to get out. That was really incredible. So, but 4 likes to a Tuma is good. I'm a Submariner fan. All right, so same thing, $750. If you want to put 150 or so down, take 30 to 60 days to pay for it, I'm fine with it. I'll do one other little thing. I'll take it a little bit on the chin. If anybody did want to buy all 3 boys pages, I would do all 3 boys pages for, I would say, $2,000. I would make it an even $2,000. Hey, Jay, I'm fine with skipping the break if you are. So I'll let you tell me. Do the break or skip the break. I think I can hang. I'm not trembling from hunger yet. I still have some fruit in my stomach. So if I don't hear anything, I'm assuming you're saying we can keep going. If you hit the commercial button, I'll assume that means we went to commercial. All right. Everybody likes, all right, my man Jay, we can push through. All right. So I'm 53 years old. I'm about to show a piece of artwork. I'm not even sure Jay has the information. I know he has the image. I don't think he has the information. This is Blue Line. Let me say that first. This is Carlo Paglione pencils, inks by Scott Hanna on Blue Line. Let me describe what Blue Line is. Blue Line is when an artist draws the art, scans it in, sends the file to the inker prints it out, and hand inks it. So it is original art. It is what is used to be colored and lettered and printed. Yeah, tell me about it. The 2000s did go by too fast. Like I said, I'm well-rounded. It helps. But this is published art. This is the only piece we're doing at $53 tonight. This is Iron Man number 15, page 17, Carlos Paglione, Scott Hanna inks, and you got Iron Man in there. It's a really, really cool page. It's beautiful. You've got Tony Stark in the Iron Man armor, and it's a great page, you know, for $53. I mean, these pages end up going for a few $100s on eBay and with other art dealers, and justifiably so. So, and we have a claim. You've got a really good one, Creative Keep. You've got a really, really good one. You know, it's a really great shot of Iron Man, and that face shot is fantastic. And this was just a great series. And I have to tell you, Carlos Paglione is one of the best artists in the industry, who just keeps getting better and better. It's a beauty. Congratulations. All right. All right. Before we get to the $75 page, let's do something that's a little bit pricier. Let's do Ron Garney, Scar number 1. Scar number 3, page 1. I got I got ripped off. I got no 1980s. Oh my God. The 80s were dope. CJ, if you're too young that you didn't get the 80s, trust me, you got more years on you. I'll take that. So Scar number 3, page 1, Son of Thor. This is a $750 splash. Yes, there's an inserted panel at the bottom, but it's a $750 splash. We're gonna do it for five. Ooh, I must not have eaten my sandwich at lunch quickly. $499.99, not even 500. I don't remember. That's funny. I've said this before. Ron Garney is one of the most underappreciated artists in the industry. He's fantastic. I've loved his art for 30 years. He really started, in my opinion, he went through a little bit of a phase where he was trying to be like one of the image creators, like a lot of creators were. I mean, even Herb Trimpe tried to draw like Rob Liefeld when he did FF Unlimited. It's sad, but it was the way he got the job, was to change his style. And it's a real shame because Herb Trimpe really didn't get the credit he deserved. Fortunately for Ron, he's finally getting the credit he deserves. The turning point for Ron was the Captain America series he did with Mark Waid, unbelievably fantastic. And that was a great turning point. And then when they came back with Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, that was really good too. It's hard when, the first is always the best, right? But over the years, when he did Justice League, when he did Hulk, I never felt like he got the attention he deserved. Now that he did Berserker, he really is getting the recognition that he's earned. CJ, that's not nice. So this is a splash page. It's an incredible splash page. It's $499. And right now, all I can say is Garney art is only going to go up in value. It's all cool if this isn't something you're interested in or something you can afford. I'm just letting you know that Ron is finally getting the attention he deserves. And if this is something that interests you, we can always do the down payment. We could always work out a payment plan. If this goes into another fellow collector's hands who will love it, that's all that matters. But it's pure pencils. It is beautiful pure pencils. I do believe, again, this was digitally inked. And so this is the only original art. So we've got that there. 738. We really want to get to. I'm going to try not to run out of time tonight. All right. This is a page without Mr. Red Jack here. I may be the only person who loves this page. DC, do it for you, do it for me. I've got Salvation Run, Sean Chen, Walden Wong. You've got 5 members of the Rogues Gallery. It is from 2007. Wow. 15 years old. Are you kidding me? Naughty or Nice, Herb was fantastic. I know you're saying, CJ, that the Abel inking wasn't the best. Everybody had inkers that worked or didn't work. Thanks, CJ. Yeah, I love that pencil page. So this is Salvation Run. This was a 7-part miniseries by Bill Willingham with art by Sean Chen and inks by Walden Wong. The world has finally had enough of the villains of the DCU, so they're exiling the evildoers to another planet where they'll be left to their own diabolical devices. Who will thrive? Who will survive? I would imagine that if the ones who survived were the ones who thrived. Yeah, Berkey was here. He made a quick in and out, Michael. I'll do a recap in a little bit. So this page of Salvation Run, it's a $300 page. It's from 2007. It is not Mr. Freeze. It's Captain Cold. I'll go through the characters in a second. And I did it for $195.60, which is 1956, the year that Barry Allen Flash first appeared in Showcase number 4. So I wanted to celebrate and commemorate that. Every time the DC Universe, there's a birth, a rebirth, a reintroduction, there's always a Flash. Showcase number 4, Flash, Final Crisis, Flash, Rebirth. I can't believe I can't remember what the New 52 was called. Hey, Amy. She's not here. Flashpoint. Thank you, Flashpoint. All right, so you've got Captain Cold, Mirror Master, Heat Wave, Trickster, and Abracadabra. Those are the 5 characters on here. So, again, Flash is my favorite character. I love this page. I wanted to bring it just because I could speak fairly well of it because I love it. And just Sean Chen, I don't think Sean Chen gets enough credit for the work he's done. I mean, when Ron Garney did Heroes Return with Mark Waid and Kurt Busiek did it, Heroes Return with George Perez, Iron Man was Sean Chen with Kurt Busiek, I think, right? And yes, Mr. Redjack's here. There you go. Against the villain David. Not that great. It might not have been that great of a series, but it's a lot of great villains. So anyway, Sean Chen, really great artist, and just has never gotten the appreciation he deserves. I mean, we work with him quite a bit on some covers, and it's always been fantastic. All right. Let's go with our other $75 page. Now, I'm sorry, not our only $75 page. This was the book that had a Neil Adams variant with Joker holding up his blood-soaked hands. Nice. Flash is your fave? Cool. Were you a DC kid? CJ, I mean, to a degree, yeah, I was a DC kid. I mean, Flash and Green Lantern are my 2 favorite DC characters. Marvel, it's Daredevil and Submariner. I'm practically 50-50 because both universes are great. But Flash, for some reason, Barry Allen has always been my all-time favorite character. So, different stories resonate different ways. I mean, Daredevil number 7, first red costume by Wally Wood, Submariner fighting Daredevil. Last page, Daredevil on the floor of the beach trying to raise his billy club to fight the Submariner, and Submariner saying something like, "You have fought valiantly today, and for that I will not destroy the surface world, but I will return and exact my vengeance." I mean, I'm not saying it exactly right, but that is quite possibly the greatest Marvel comic of all time, single Marvel comic. So, yeah, I love Marvel. I love DC. Let's see. That was the book. I'll look into it, and everyone have a great night. See you, Miss David. Thank you for being here. Captain Cold still has the best classic costume. I can see that. I'm up there with you. Chen was the hottest artist while he was an Iron Man, but he's been out of the industry for many years as a regular month. Okay, yeah. There you go. There is that. Yeah. And also, I think during his Valiant years, early Valiant years, he was really, really great. All right. So this is going to be $75. This is the one in celebration of my mom being 75 years old. So when I put it up there, first person to claim, I'll give you guys a second to get pumped, okay? All right, I'm going to comment on that in a minute, Mr. Redjack, because I don't want to keep everybody hanging. Put in Wolverine, first person to claim Wolverine. This is from the first Wolverine run. This is Wolverine 174. This is by Sean Chen. This is page 9, inked by Norm Ratman. So this is from the original Wolverine series, and this is actually the issue before. I think that Jason Aaron like drew a backup story in 175. So Creative Keep, Jesus Cabrera beat you by like 1.5 seconds. Just to let you know, make sure everybody's clear on this. If real quick, Jay, you've got 3174 instead of number 3174. If you are on your computer, if you're on, and keep in mind, somebody may be ahead of you on Facebook or Twitch, rarely on Twitter, but if everybody was on YouTube, let's pretend everybody was on YouTube for a second. If two people claim something within like 3 or 4 seconds of each other, that's funny, Creative Keep. Even if you were second, YouTube will make you think you were first. Something in their algorithm, the first 3 or 4 seconds, they put you first, but everybody else sees it at the real time. So sorry about that, Creative Keep. Congratulations. Jesus, very happy for you. We do need a subby movie already, and I really hope to God that they did not change Submariner's origin for Black Panther 2. I would be a little disappointed. It's a great origin. I mean, Marvel's first mutant. It's just great. Got to tell you, X-Men, was it number 4 or number 5 with Submariner coming out at you with Magneto, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Toad, the X-Men. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. Oh, yeah, as CJ said, make sure you're hitting live chat as well. So, all right, we've got 3 sold items. 4. I forgot about that one. All right, quick reminder. Commission, Bob Layton, Dr. Doom blowing up the thing with a neutron bomb. That's right, he's keeping your wallet heavy. We've got this at $750. Again, celebrating my mom's 75th birthday. We've got these boys pages, each at $75. And if somebody wanted to buy all 3, I said I would do all 3. Sorry, $750, commemorating my mom's 75th birthday. I can't believe I just said what I said. That was an oopsie. People over 60 should get a head start on those cheap pages. We need money for meds. Oh my God. Mr. Red Jack, please don't tell me anymore. I may as well wait till November to be disappointed. There's no point in me being disappointed now. So, the Legend, missing the water in the pool, Triple Lindy, and Huey rejoining the boys. So 3 great pages, $750 each. If someone wanted to buy all 3, we would do it for $2,000. Yeah, right, Creative Keep. I should own it. Oh, look, Amy claimed them all. Yeah, you guys just can't see it. Ditko Swan Song. Yeah, all right. That's pretty cool. Okay. Facebook, please hit hearts or likes. Twitter, hit hearts. Twitch, hit Android. And if you're on YouTube, we are 4 likes away from Spider-Man 38. And FF39 has Daredevil, because a blind man shall lead them. All right. So, okay, and then we have the Salvation Run for $195.60. I tell you what, let's go to, and by the way, hopefully everybody watch The Boys, please. Check out our show. Oh, and Scar. Number 3, page 1. Splash. Should not forget that. All right. Tell you what, I'll take it on the chin, Creative Keep. I'll do something that I probably wouldn't do since I did screw up. I'll do a Nick get slapped on the hand. I'll get slapped on the hand. You know, I had terrible handwriting in grade school, and the solution that the nuns in my grade school had was to keep hitting my hands with a ruler. And if I would have told them that that's not going to improve my handwriting, they would have probably hit me worse. So Daredevil lost his hell on the cover. Mr. Red Jack, I can't wait to watch it. That's right, classic FF cover. All right, what I'm going to do, since I screwed up, is I'm going to knock another $75 off each page. So instead of $750, each page is now $675. Yeah, they would have slapped. Listen, Josh, I went to a Catholic school. Let me explain something for anybody who's under the age of 45, probably under the age of 40. Your parents gave the teachers carte blanche, the nuns, to hit you. If you got hit in school, they gave you that it was okay. I got hit with a paddle and I wasn't allowed to cry. You see those old movies and TV shows where that happens? That was real. Thankfully, the school was Catholic in name only. The nuns were long gone by then. Lucky you. If somebody buys all 3, since I dropped the price to $675 each, I got to stop talking. Since I dropped the price to $675 each, I'll make it $1,800 for all 3. So if somebody wants all 3, yeah, Michael, I'm sure. I got the ruler on the knuckles, right? Here's the thing. When I did get hit and I was in detention, first thing my mom would ever say is, what did I do wrong? She would say, just plan out, what did you do wrong? Here's a funny story. I was in the mathletes. I was really good at math. My teacher was sick. So we were taking a test. The principal is walking up and down. Yeah. Oh, I went to Philly. The principal was walking up and down the aisles, making sure we weren't cheating. She walked by me 3 times. I wasn't using the scratch paper. She smacked me out of my seat. I'm not exaggerating. She smacked me out of the blue, out of my seat. And I'm sitting there crying, asking why. She said, because I was cheating. One of the girls tried to defend me and said, Sister Rose, no, Nick's really good at math. He doesn't need the scratch paper. And Sister Rose said, do you want to get hit next? And poor Lori had to just can't blame her. So after school, and by the way, nothing like a nun being proven wrong, which I'll get to in a minute. So at that point, I'm in the principal's office. And I'm there till my mom comes to get me. School's over at 2:30. I'm missing Star Blazers. I loved Star Blazers when I was a kid. I had to run home 15 minutes just to watch 15 minutes of Star Blazers during school. My mom comes pick me up at 4 o'clock. I'm not allowed to do anything. I'm not allowed to do schoolwork. I'm not allowed to move. I have to sit there and shut up. And I'm making up for it a lot since then. My mom comes in, asks me what I did. I try and explain it to her. She doesn't care. Let's see. You got hit and detention? Yeah, I was a bad lad. I had an nun tear up my copy. Stevie B, that's worse than anything that happened to me. Yeah, right. I should have been sent to Bel Air. I didn't have a rich uncle there. The next day, the principal talks to my teacher and tells her I was cheating and that I lied about not cheating. And my teacher said, Sister Rose, Nick is the captain of the mathletes. He's really good at math. Sister Rose was so pissed that she was corrected that I had to take the test after school in her office by myself. and had to wait till 4 o'clock for my mom to pick me up. She was pissed because she was wrong. Yeah, it is on. Yeah, survival of the fittest. Sister Rose's class. Yeah, really. So that was the funny part. All right. So I'll own it one more time. I said 650 instead of 675. So 650 each. All three for 1800. All right. Let's go with the big one right now because this is a beaut. This is a I like lost a bunch of people on Twitch telling that story. Probably people who didn't go to Catholic school that are fortunate enough not to have ever witnessed that. All right, Catholic school nuns, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry, please. Here's the thing, Catholic school nuns, Josh, were never not angry. I mean, I can make a lot of jokes here and I won't. Jim Starlin, check out this Savage Hulk #3. This is I can't remember the year. Now I'm trying to remember the year that this was. Maybe Michael knows. Michael, do you know what year Savage Hulk #3 was? This is probably the second most expensive piece of art I've ever put on the air. Marcus can correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see. The only connection religion we had was that we had to go down to sit with a priest for confession once per year. I lied every time and insisted the only bad thing I did was say bad words. Some sort of frustration that needed to be worked out. Hey, I'm not touching that, Marcus. Keep smacking that like button like those nuns smack knuckles with rulers. That's right, Mr. Red Jack. Here's the funniest part. Okay, so since you brought up priests, I actually thought I was going to become a priest at one point. So the first day they allowed us to become altar boys, I went after school. I skipped Star Blazers to go and be an altar boy. I wanted to be the first person to be an altar boy. I thought I wanted to be a priest. So I got home late from school and my dad was upset. I don't remember why it took so long since I was the first person there. And when I told him, and my dad was old school Italian, made it to the 3rd grade, off the boat. He had 2 expressions, silence and mad. So he was mad and he didn't believe me and he hit me. And blah, 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 blah. So the next day, my mom went to the school to see whether or not I really signed up to be an altar boy. I don't even get it why my parents. I could not win. I could not win. So yeah, I dodged a bullet. Father Nick's comic art show. That's a ring to it. All good Catholic boys think they will become a priest at some point in their lives. Yeah, that's true. All right. So this is Savage Hulk #3. And Marcus, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the second most expensive piece of art I've brought on the air. On some levels, it is one of the most beautiful pieces of art. Oh yeah, that's right, Josh. I got the higher priest. I'm not touching that at all, Ruben. So this is really pricey. This is Starlin, inked by Terry Austin. This was a pretty penny when I picked it up, and you can see just how much I love it. Look at the frame. I mean, this frame is heavy. This is a heavy frame. So it is gorgeous. The frame's like $400 or $500. So I thought I'd put it on the air tonight, just to show some really cool art, something more expensive. This is a personal piece, so if you were to buy this, you would pay me directly and just pay the company the shipping. That leaning boat will come in. I'll be standing over there. Look, think of all the artists that never lost it. Gil Kane was great throughout his entire career into the end of his career. Joe Kubert was great his entire career. There are some artists that will be able to continue to execute no matter how old they get. Belongs in the vault. Yeah. Jim Starlin. I mean, look, Jim is, I think, 72 years old now, and he drew this when he was 63. And at 72 years old or at 63 years old, he still has it. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is incredible. And Terry Austin inking Starlin, that did not happen that often. So this is just a great, 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 great cover. So I thought I'd bring it here tonight. I mean, look, I have a picture so you don't have to hold it anymore. It looks heavy and expensive. No, I get it, Jay. I get it. I just wanted to show really the entire impact of it. Because let me put this down carefully. Um, it's just beautiful. I mean, Starlin is one of my heroes. He's been when you think of Jim Starlin, you've got Thanos, Gamora, Drax the Destroyer, a death in the family with the death of Jason Todd, the Weird with Bernie Wrightson. I think he did Cosmic Odyssey with Mike Mignola, Punisher POV, Marvel Fanfare 21 and 22 with The Thing, and Hulk. He created KG Beast, Dreadstar, let's see, Warlock, him, Pip the Troll. I mean, the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, Jim Starlin is a linchpin. You've got Jim Starlin, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. It really, really is that, because you think about it. Thanos was the linchpin. It all built up to Thanos. Now you've got Warlock, Star Fox, Warlock, Pip the Troll, all these characters that are coming out in the next wave of the Marvel Universe for the cinematic universe. So it really doesn't get bigger than Jim Starlin on so many levels. And the fact that he can still draw this great is incredible. Many evolve but never get to lose it. It may take some extra time trying to get through customs. Ruben has time. Space Marvel, that's right. All right, we're down to the last two items because I said that I'm not going to do what has happened where I talk too much and we don't get through everything. So we have Fantastic Four Annual from 1998. This is 24-year-old art. The Thing takes center stage in an alternate universe tale featuring the Frightful Four. Yes. No, I do not need a 2-hour show. No. Nobody will ever have time for anything. But please do sub to the experience. Yes, hit that bell for notifications. So this is a great half a page splash. You've got the Thing. You've got the Wizard. It's just gorgeous. Carl Kiesel told a great story. Yeah. You know what we're going to do, though? We're going to drop it to $400. Ooh, I almost said the wrong price. Is that mouthwash in your eyes? So, beautiful page. And look, what I always say, buy artwork because you love it. Don't buy to speculate. Speculate if you want to. Ruben has proven that. But I don't want you to buy to speculate because you may get disappointed. But Felix, who's now handling Stuart Eminem's artwork, you can see what the artwork goes for these days. And this is 24 years old. So let's see. So yeah, just thought I would show this beautiful page. Again, Stuart Eminem. I mean, the thing I always loved about Stuart, he really has had one of the best careers out there. When he was doing Final Night, though, when he was doing Adventures of Superman, I think he was drawing. Was it Adventures of Superman or Action? I can't remember. He was like an artist. Artists really appreciated him, but he wasn't getting the true credit he deserved commercially. He's finally gotten the commercial credit that he deserves. and he's just fantastic. All right, we're going to end it on Garney. Weapon X, number 5, page 22. Jason Aaron, Ron Garney, Splash. This is the saga of the Adamantium Men comes to its heart-stopping and flesh-slicing conclusion. The chief executive of Blackguard wants Wolverine dead, and he has a whole squad of lesser-clawed super soldiers ready to do the job. When a final confrontation is set up, how can Wolvie resist the chance to show up and take them all down, even if it's a fight he can't possibly win? So, let's see. Yeah, so it's a Splash. It's beautiful, pure pencils, no blue line. This was totally shot from pencils. This is from 2009, and I will show you something. This was $350 in 2009. So 13-year-old art. Let's see. You must go 2 or 3 hours. No, Stanley, I am not going 2 or 3 hours. Everybody, yes, if you're watching later on YouTube or Facebook, you can hit that like button. If you're watching later, you can hit hearts on Facebook. You can hit hearts on Twitter. And you can still hit that Android on Twitch. And please sub up. You know, we bring a lot of great content, a lot of great shows. You know, yeah, the people say they want it. But if we do a 2-hour show and then I run 2.5 hours, trust me, people will leave. I want to do something. Let me get everybody's opinion. I think we still have quite a few people left. How about we do a fan spotlight? Just like a 5-minute, 10-minute spotlight moving forward. Like, we just showcase somebody. You come on for 5 or 10 minutes on a Friday night. You know, you can ask me any questions. You can either show your comics, show your art, or interrogate me. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. Once a month? All right, that sounds good, Mr. Red Jack. You know, we could do that. So just like 5 or 10 minutes. We still do the show. It doesn't take away from the show. Just something to think about. Marcus has been telling me he wished he could get on. All right, Marcus, you're my first guest. Ruben just volunteered you. You're my first guest. So we're going to end it with this beautiful, beautiful Ron Garney. And yeah, man, listen. Everyone, I'm not touching that, Marcus. Yeah, once a month sounds cool. All right, we'll do it once a month. We'll see how it goes. Everybody, as we've seen the last 2 weeks, is an ugly world we're in. A lot of terrible stuff happens. You know, the war in the Ukraine is still happening. I'm not trying to bring this down as a downer, but the shooting and killings that have happened over the last month. Just hug your families, spend time with your loved ones, take care of yourselves as well. That's really important. Thank you for being here on a Friday night. It's one of my favorite things of the week, just hanging out with you guys, talking art. When the art sells, that's awesome. When not, that's cool. I get to spend the time with you guys. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I can't thank you enough. And, you know, here's to look at Mike Lovitz playing violin music. First Fridays. Oh, Marcus, you and Sister Rose. Okay, got it. Just remember to wash your hands, as Mr. Red Jack says. But everybody, seriously, make the most out of life. Try and enjoy it. We all work hard for our families. You know, I'm sure everybody here puts ourselves last, which is probably why we get to enjoy the community as much as we do. But spend time with your families. 9 o'clock tonight, we have Nancy McCann, Comics Unlimited out of Tennessee, one of the oldest stores in the country, which is really odd since she's only 27 years old. She's got that painting in her attic that you better never look at. She's a great person. Tomorrow night, Taiji Beats. Sunday, 6 o'clock, Latchkey Manifesto. Monday, 5 o'clock, Miss Jen usually has 2 great interviews. And then the intelligent people that know what they're talking about, Rex and John at 6 o'clock, Collectible Comics with Dynamic Forces. Everyone, thank you. Love you all. And can't wait to see you again next Friday. Take care, everybody. Have a Dynamite weekend.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.